Chili dow. Okay, guys, what's up? It's the Epic Player 90. We're back for Supermarket Brawl 1. Uh, sorry, hold on. We're on race 2 at Darlington Speedway. Sorry, Darlington Raceway. We have an interesting race coming up. This track is very forgotten. Ow. What the heck? It's a weird lap counter. I must have gotten the laps wrong. Let me see. I can fix it. Give me a moment. It's supposed to be 367. I must have put 267. Hold on. Give me a second. Man, I keep forgetting the stupid schedule crap. Anyway, we'll get back to the heats momentarily. Okay, back for heat number 1. Let's just double check that the laps are right. Yep, 37 for the main event. So here we're going 19 laps. This is heat number 1. As you can see, I have a lot of rosters. Eight drivers, obviously, out of the 16. 4 move on to the next round. In case you do not know what the points are, check race 1 that happened at Daytona. Um, Everyone saw the results, but here were the points. Almost everyone led a lap. Revler didn't lead a lap, Drew didn't lead a lap, or Art didn't lead a lap. 11 lead changes, no cautions, but we had a near wreck. Here are the points. Obviously, 8 drivers didn't qualify for that event. Let's see if some of them can now. As here we go at Darlington heat number 1. These are the entries for this rate for this heat. I'm doing it completely random. Flint Byron, Logan Revler, Gavin Grogu, Sergi Thompson, Kenny Rack, Lenny Carson, Vernon Davis, Eric Drew. So a lot of more Whole Foods guys this time, not even as before.
Drivers,
Flint Byron will get the pole. This track's definitely going to be more different. Not much on luck. Eric Drew using talent to win happy hour.
Drivers.
Hold on. Sorry. I have to get it started before I accidentally skip everything. All right, here we come off turn number 4. This is definitely not going to be like luck before. This is like the beginning of actual talent. Tom Sloan won the Daytona event, but race 2 of Supermarket Brawl, heat number 1 comes underway. Green flag. "19 laps. Flint Byron out in front. Surprised Eric Drew qualified all the way in the back after winning happy hour. Remember, if you guys don't remember or don't know, every single car is spec. So as soon as I click new to make the cars, Kenny Rack's in the wall. As soon as I click new to make a car, I never change the spec. Everything is 45, 55s across the board. Going from aggression to consistency to pit crew to car function. As looks like Vernon Davis and Eric Drew got really slow there on the bottom lane. They just lost so much time as those top 3 now are running away. I don't know how those guys got out that far, but now remember, top 4 make it. Those top 3 looking comfortable out in front. I wouldn't even battle if I were you. That would just be that'd be too extra. Remember, of these guys, Gavin Grogu didn't make last race because he got involved in a wreck. Logan Revler killed everyone in Daytona heat number 2 to make the race and nearly won the main event. Vernon Davis didn't make it either. Neither did Sergi Thompson. All those guys got involved in a wreck. The only other driver that didn't make last race, he's not in this heat, was Winford Bradford Rutherford. Gavin Grogu was in the wall, lost time, and now he's getting reeled in by everyone behind him. Vernon Davis in the wall there. Kenny Carson used the high lane there to her advantage. Very smart move. As she tries to close in on Flint Byron to take the lead. Lap 5. These Whole Foods drivers having trouble keeping up with these ShopRite guns over here. Thompson, Drew, and Grogu having a battle. Grogu might fall out of the cutoff spot. He's in the wall. All 4 the wedge might be too tight. He falls out. He's in 5th. Sergi Thompson takes that cutoff spot. Wonder if he's going to put Eric Drew in the wall here. Bong! Grogu scrapes it still, even though he's by himself. Logan Revler closing in. Fastest lap after all that is the 97, actually. And now Sergey Thompson's going to try to start working his way up to those top 2 leaders. Lap number 7 comes underway. In heat number 1. Oh, Drew with a check up there to not hit the wall. Smart move. I don't know why Kenny Rack didn't try to pass him, but looks like Carson was the one that hit the wall there. She definitely lost time to the 06. And allow Sergey Thompson to close in. Fourth through eighth, decently close to each other, so they're all battling for one spot that's right now held by the 20. Logan Revler takes it. He checks up. Try to preserve his cars. Kenny Rack tries to go for the spot. Thompson takes second away from Carson. Now let's see if he can catch that 06, who from the pole has been extremely dominant right now. He is a second out in front. Grogu all the way in 8th. Vernon Davis is now up to 5th as Logan Revler's in the cutoff spot, but he's pretty far out in front of everybody. Iron has no damage, not a scratch to that car. Almost everybody has some sort of dent. Woohoo! Spectator camera. Oh, we gotta look at the. Oh, that could be a hit in the wall by Drew. Oh, actually kept it clean. I'm surprised by that. Now let's see if those guys can catch Revler. Revler's all by himself, half a second behind the car in front of him, and a second and a half ahead of the car behind him. So remember, if Grogu and Davis don't get a cutoff spot, they'll miss 2 races in a row of this. So the only one that didn't make a race that is within the cutoff spots is Sergey Thompson. Revler steals 3rd as Carson is having a pretty bad downfall right now. And Kenny Rack closes in. He takes the cutoff spot. Or he takes 5th spot as he tries to catch that 33. As we have 8 laps to go. Thompson's like trying to get on pace with the 06. He just cannot. The 06 just has a great car right now. Not a great car because everyone has the exact same car with a different paint job. He's just doing really good. Yeah, they're not closing up. 31's trying the high lane, or either that or he's just sliding up really bad. In the wall go some of these guys. Rack doesn't hit the wall. That's going to be huge. He's going to gain a ton of time on that 33. Yep, you can see. Here comes Rack. Within a second now, just from that one hit. Uh-oh, here comes the slidey. Is she gonna check up? No, she keeps it off the wall. Revler hit the wall hard though. Byron's almost a second and a half out in front. He can just cruise. Maybe Sergey Thompson can too. Third and lower are having trouble keeping up right now. As Grogu was able to take 5th. These guys all battling for that last cutoff spot because Revler's losing his grip and those top 2 are pretty far out ahead. I don't think they really have to do anything to lose it unless they really choke. Oh, huge hit. Revler's gonna run away as everyone else behind him hits the wall. And Vernon Davis didn't. Carson high up there, trying to use that outside lane. She's been using the outside lane in that corner, which has been giving her the run. Now Revler is all by himself. 4 laps to go in this heat. Comes Rack trying to take 5th. Oh, little tank there. We got cars on the wall. Kenny Rack will take 4th away from Lenny Carson. And Vernon Davis now is going to move up to 5th, and he has Lenny Carson right in front of him. Carson to check up to not hit the wall. Eric Drew really slow off that corner. Kenny Rack in the cutoff spot. We got 3 laps to go. It's Flint Byron and Sergey Thompson and Logan Revler really far out in front. And Eric Drew mount a comeback. We got Lenny in the wall. Vernon Davis takes the 5th spot as he tries to catch Kenny Rack now. And they catch Kenny Rack. They have 2 laps to do it. Thompson is now half a second behind Flint Byron. He's closed in tremendously. He scrapes the wall a bit there. Can he make up enough time to try to get this win? Davis and Grogu doing everything they can. Drew must have hit the wall because he's side by side with Carson was second for such a long time, and now she's battling with last. 1 lap to go in heat number 2. Flint Byron is out ahead by 0.4 of a second in front of Sergey Thompson. Thompson's closing in fast. Byron just being conservative. Byron's in the wall. Here comes Sergey Thompson. He takes the lead across the backstretch. And Byron, after leading the first 18 laps, he's going to pull a 2007 New England Patriots, will not lead the 19th. And just as they didn't get the 19th win of the season, Sergey Thompson wins heat number 2. And looks like Kenny Rack will get the final cutoff spot. Kenny Rack makes it in. As it looks like Gavin Grogu, 2 straight events, doesn't make it in. Same with Vernon Davis. As Eric Drew and Lenny Carson also miss out on the main. So let me get the Heat 2 roster underway. Okay, we're back for Heat number 2. And here we go. Same thing, 19 laps. The Heat 2 roster will be Tom Sloan, defending main event winner, Asher Byron, Lolo Zart, Harry Oddball, Oliver Erickson, Christopher Abel, Winfred Bradford Rutherford, and Colin Jack. And just some practice for the fun. Cool. Christopher Abel wins that. Oh my goodness, a lot of all the ShopRite guys, except Byron, beat the Whole Foods guys.
Drivers to your
Colin
car.
Jack, though, just like that, Whole Foods. Colin Jack gets the pole. Didn't he get the pole in the main event last game? Last at Daytona. Art gets happy hour.
Drivers to your car.
Oh, green flag comes out, and Colin Jack just broke. Yep, he stopped. Is that going to be a caution? Oh, no, he's already towed back. I told you last race, not restarting if I see a mechanical failure. I was able to catch him. He just had a mechanical failure. Tough break for Jack. Gets at least 1 lap. He at least started the race, so he'll get points. A good amount, too, because he made last race. Anyway, unfortunate for him, as Harry Oddball is your leader in this heat. Sorry, he doesn't get points because this is in the main event. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Colin Jack, get his wheels going, and he's out on track. He's out coming out of the backstretch. As Harry Oddball leads, he's a lap down already. Now he might be a detriment to society. These guys are in the cutoff spot running 1, 2, 3, 4. Rutherford's trying to close in. Sloan and Erickson having some serious trouble right now. But they've caught the 47. He slows him up. This is the chance for those guys that are not in the cutoff spot to close in. Art's in the wall. Here comes the 32. 13 and the 4. Very slow right now. Jack stays out in front of those guys. Looks like Oddball's going to get around him. Oh, Oddball. I think Jack, a really nice run there, but it's not going to be enough to clear him. Byron's choosing the outside lane for whatever reason. Christopher Abel hits him. Oh my goodness. Check up by the 47 as the 0-2 is gone. Jack was in the wall there. But here comes Oliver Erickson. He's trying to close in on those leaders now to try to get back in that cutoff spot. Oh, Asher, big hit into the wall there. Oh, he's so slow. Oh, Jack couldn't get to the inside. Remember, Jack is a 2 laps down. Oh, he's still in the wall in the high lane. Oh my gosh. Byron, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, Byron almost hit Art. I saw that. That almost was a wreck. That 6 car is just not good right now. As Harry Oddball continues to lead, Chris Rabel is now second. Rutherford in third. Erickson was able to take that cutoff spot to fourth. Art's in fifth. Art's trying to close in fifth. Byron's just... Tom Sloan is not there today, like he was last race. Oh, Oddball's in the wall. Chris is closing in. He's within... He can see the bumper practically. It's practically bumper range. Byron trying to get back up to fifth. Closing in on the end of this heat. Man, everyone's scraping this one. Here comes Chris to the inside of Oddball. Here he goes. Nice pass. Oh, in the wall. Oh, buddy. Almost a leader wreck. That was tight. They keep it going. But since they both hit each other and Abel was all the way on the inside, they are slow. Here come the guys in third and fourth. Rutherford and Erickson. Oh, what a clearing by Rutherford there. My goodness, everyone behind them is scraping the wall. Oh. Rutherford falls back to fourth. Oh, he puts Eric, he tags him in the wall. Now they lose time to those leaders, and here comes the lapper of Colin Jack. Could destroy their hopes and dreams. Here comes Oddball going back for the lead. Definitely a better battle for the lead compared to last race. Thompson just stole it on the last lap. That was it. To the inside. 18 uses the high lane. 3 wide! Jack almost involved in another wreck. Everyone was beating and banging there. Ooh, that was close. Those guys keep their spots, but now that they got passed and got put in the wall, the guys behind them now are starting to close in. I mean, Asher keeps smacking the wall every lap. Sloan takes that 6th spot. Oddball takes back the lead. Closing in round 6 to go in this heat. And we have the 37 lap main event. Oh, Chris with a big gain off that corner into the wall. They both hit each other as they come down the backstretch into turn number 3. Buddy, I'm coming. You gotta wait a few minutes though. Erickson holds the 3rd spot as Rutherford is in 4th. I'm coming in a few minutes, buddy. Sorry, that's my brother. Chris Frable's holding in. Oh my gosh, again! This is like a near... Dude, he's like pulling what he did in the Whole Foods 450 in the season finale. He got turned with 5 laps to go while he was leading the points. But there was like no cars left, so that he still won the championship and got a top 10 in that race. Everyone's hitting the wall. This is like... Everyone's trying too hard up here compared to heat number 1. Colin Jack is a detriment to society, and he's closing in on those guys to mess him up. Look at Oddball. Woo! And now Lolo's Art has closed in on the guys battling for third. So he has a chance to get that potential last spot. Oliver Erickson is like pulling a Denny Hamlin Xfinity series right now. Just completely rides the wall. I don't know how it took forever for someone to pass him. But it looks like Lolo's Art is going to take that fourth spot with just 3 laps to go as the 13 had to check up. And these guys are battling for the lead up again. Into the wall, those guys go, ooh! Oh, Jack couldn't get around him, and Oddball's gone. That might be it for the win, at least. Oliver Erickson now close in. Byron has been dealt with by Tom Sloan. The only shot the 13 has is that the 8 attempts to pass the 4 just destroyed the wall there. Colin Jack gets around Christopher, and now he's trying to make his way to catch Oddball, which is Christopher's only chance at this win now, as we're coming to 1.5 laps to go. Jack is so fast compared to them for some reason. Art takes third. Now we got the battle for the cutoff spot. Rutherford v. Erickson right now. Unless they catch Art again. 1 lap to go at Darlington. Harry Oddball is out in front. As the cutoff spot, Rutherford's holding it, but Oliver Erickson's behind him. Directly behind him. Oddball holds the lead as they come down the backstretch. Oh, got cars all sliding up. Erickson takes fourth. Everyone died that lap. Rutherford just sold that as they come off the final corner. Harry Oddball is going to win heat number 2. And Oliver Erickson is going to get the cutoff spot. Those guys that are going to make it on Oddball, Christopher Abel. Oh, well, my pen just stopped working. Hold up, my pen just stopped working. Gotta get a new one. Christopher Abel, Lolo's Art, and Oliver Erickson get there. Rutherford doesn't make it in again. Byron Sloan, after winning the main event last race, doesn't even make the next event. Colin Jack just couldn't get that thing going. After he had to pit, he couldn't get it going. So Jack's out, Sloan's out, Byron's out, and Rutherford's out. Cool. Okay. And the guys that made it in last race, yeah, I don't know why I'm not doing this off camera, but the guys that make it in here, Thompson, hold on, I'm looking at it right now. Rack, Revler, and Flint. That's the main roster. 37 laps at Darlington. Here is the final roster. I don't know why I didn't go off camera to do it, but there it is.
Drivers, to
Double
your
checking to
cars.
make sure, yeah, everyone made it in. Because I don't want to get a mess up. Flint Byron, a huge gap in that pole. That is huge.
Drivers, cars.
He dominated when he was in that. He got the pole, led all but the last lap, obviously, because Sergi Thompson passed him there. But now, can he make up for it? Was he just saving his equipment for this race? Green flag. Why do I keep saying equipment? His talent. They're all spec. Green flag's out. 37 laps to go. 4 Whole Foods and 4 ShopRite. Sorry. 5 Whole Foods and 3 ShopRite drivers. Chris Frable tries to get to the 06. Art was able to get third. Those top 4 go single file pretty fast. And those Whole Foods guys gonna follow suit, just like their upper division. You gotta learn from them. Oh, Art hardened them all though. Don't learn that. Rack gets around him. Main event, no cutoff. This is just all out, balls out. Alright, that sounds kind of funny. Now Christopher, let's see if he can challenge the 06's reign. Thompson was able to do it before. Can Christopher join that little group? Oh, the Flint slid up a little bit. Is he trying to use the outside lane, or is he letting Christopher get that lane? Oh, what a clearing off that corner by Flint Byron. He'll hold the lead now. Coming into third, turns 3 and 4. Uh-oh. Oh, side by side into the... They held each other, man. They almost wrecked. Erickson falls back to 8th. Art takes 7th. Abel gets around Flint Byron off turn 2. It looks like the 06 at the wall. And he will hold the lead now.
That's it. You reached my limit.
Thompson gets 2nd. He takes 2nd at least. Oh, Rack was able to get to the inside of that 06 too. Use that check up to his advantage. Into the wall goes the 06. Now Thompson is going to verse Christopher Abel for this victory now. Or for this lead, actually, right now, because it's still early on. Thompson now looking to the inside. The 18 trying to hold him. Reffler's in the wall. Everybody is in the wall. Erickson, Art having trouble keeping up, especially the 8 car. He's going 160. He must have hit the wall so hard. Oh, yeah. Look how dented that right side is. Now, Kenny Rack trying to close into that 21. He's closing in fast. He's going to get to the inside there. Unless the 21 clears him. Into the wall hard. Never mind. Revler, I just saw something fly off the 11. As the 06 takes 3rd as well. Kenny Rack trying to close in on Christopher. Thompson looks like he'll take back 3rd. Oh, what a run by Byron off that corner. That was nice. He's going to clear the 0-2 of Harry Oddball. Rack trying to close in on the ShopRite Series champion. Abel slipped up, hits the wall. Rack's going to make the pass look easy, and he will take the lead now on lap 9 of 37. Starts lap number 10 now. Oddball takes 4th. Erickson and Revler still trying to hold on. His Art is just gone, just like last race, man. At least he made it here. He's getting points compared to his competitors. Oh, man, in the wall. Oddball didn't make it in last race. Yeah, he didn't. I don't. Actually, no, he did. He? I don't even remember anymore. No, Erickson didn't make it last race for sure. Those guys, remember, they only have a 2nd gap. It's not too big between 1st through 7th. Art is just dead. He's 4.5 back. Rack v. Abel. Those guys are holding out in front. Revler was able to get up to 4th, but he barely scraped the wall there. It's going to allow those 2 guys to pass him. As we are going across turn number 4 now. Oddball is going to try to battle for 3rd. Into the wall goes the 06 and the 11. Lap number 12 starts on lap 37. As Christopher tries to close in, he's 3/10 behind the leader. Go to TB2, but camera. Well, take it. Oh, hard in the wall. Almost spun out there. That's much. Oh my goodness, slow as heck. 145, and Byron loses all those spots. Rack is just scraping the wall off turn 4. Everyone's on ice skates and smacking the wall. Now Art's just gonna close in because everyone just died off those corners. Here comes Christopher to the inside of Rack. Oh, clearing by the 31. Byron, another hard. Oh, Revler almost got turned by Thompson. That was an aggressive move. But then he has to deal with going all the way to the inside. Slows down to 135. Kenny Rack gets the lead on the outside from Christopher Abel. He'll take it back. Oddball now is closing in slowly. Same with Erickson. 3rd and 4th. They're trying to close in on those leaders. 5th and back. Just die. They're scraping again. Kenny Rack holding this up front. Christopher Abel behind them. Let's go on board with Harry Oddball to watch those leaders battle. Look at Christopher trying to make a run the inside. Into the wall goes everybody. Christopher just goes and dives off from the inside groove to hold that lead. Oh, now the 18's all the way on the high lane. See everyone behind here. Every single car, even Art. Lap 16 of 37. 02. I think the 02 is potentially able to come back and win this. He's got a really fast car. I guess everyone has a fast car because they're spec. I gotta stop saying things about cars because it makes actually no sense. He's doing good. That's all I gotta say. He's doing good right now. Rack and Abel keep swapping the lead, but they keep smacking the wall and allowing these guys behind them to gain on them. Back to a TV camera. Chris was now has a 6/10 lead in front of Kenny Rack. Coming to 20 to go here. Abel just sold that lead, and Kenny Rack's gonna take it back. So it's all gonna determine who's gonna hit that wall on the last lap. That's funny. Erickson's just waiting for the 02 to just smack it to take back third. Cognizant just rolled on that outside wall. Here comes Reveler to the inside for sixth. Oh gosh, these two aggressive people are just not giving each other any room. Oddball's closed in on Kenny Rack, right on his back bumper, almost passed him on the inside. Got a little loose though, coming off 2. Lap 19 of 37. Rack slides up there. I saw that slide up. He gassed it too much in that corner. Oddball takes second before they even get off the turn, and the 31 just smacks the wall so hard. Erickson trying to get around him. 31 does a smart move by deciding to drive on the bottom. Now it's Chris versus Harry. Oliver gonna get under Kenny. Flint Byron trying to close in now on these guys. Lolo's Arts somehow closed in on Thompson and Reveler. Now Flint Byron, Kenny Rack losing all these spots. Even Flint gets around him. Almost smacked him though. He just check up a lot. And Flint now takes the 4th spot. Rack falls back to 5th in like less than 2 laps. That's insane. Art takes 7 finally. Christopher Abel holding that lead out in front, trying to get every lap led. Oddball just wants to get bonus. Byron trying to move to 3rd. Flint takes 3rd now as he gets under Erickson. Oddball ran the back bumper of Christopher Abel. Rack is just, I don't know, he's just on a big collapse right now. He's falling back to 5th once again. He gets passed by Oliver Erickson. Oddball trying to get around that 18. Gets to the inside in turn number 3. Can the 18 get the run on the high lane, or is he going to hit the wall? They're side by side off the corner. The 18 gets a strong run, prevents Harry's led lap, and now Harry will take the lead, but he has to wait all that time to get a lap. That's a smart move. Smart driving by the defending ShopRite Series champion. Or at present, because we haven't started the new 05 season. Flint Byron is now closing in on those leaders. He is now right behind Abel for 2nd. As Rack is back in 6th. Reveler took past him. And these guys are in their own little group. Erickson's obviously the weird guy in the middle. And Byron, oh, they're really high up there. That was almost a turn right there. Byron takes 2nd as the 18 took a punch to the wall. And now He's going to try to work his way up to catch the 0-2 of Harry Oddball. Look at these guys up on the high lane. I don't think these guys have to pit at this track. I don't think so. I'm not expecting them to, but maybe they do. Who knows? Maybe that's why these guys are falling off. Now, see if Christopher, he's already a second behind Oddball. Let's see if he can catch back up to that 0-6. Coming in just over 10 laps to go. Harry Oddball's holding the lead. He's already 7/10 ahead of Flint Byron and almost 2 seconds ahead of third place. Oh, we got cars up in the wall ahead. Oddball hit the wall very hard. Lost all that time. Flint's going to the inside. Doesn't get there though. And Oddball holds the lead, but he hit the wall hard, man. I heard that smack. And now Flint goes from 7/10 to being just less than 2/10 behind the 0-2. And Christopher Abel also gained a ton of time there. Now those guys are going to be battling here. Can the 0-6 get? He's going to the inside now. Coming to 10 laps to go. He doesn't get to the inside again. Or is he pitting or something? I don't know why he went so slow in that corner. Maybe he's going to slide up. As Oddball holds the lead, Christopher is closing in. As these two battle, Christopher is now a second and a half back. Actually lost 3/10. Here comes Flint to the inside. Fast lap of the race has been Sergey Thompson, who's running in the back. Flint takes the lead. They don't hit the wall. They're side by side down the backstretch as Flint clears Harry Oddball. Christopher Abel looks like he comes in the pit, so it turns out they do have to pit. I didn't think they were going to do it on 10%. But Christopher Abel comes in all by himself, so this race isn't over yet. Lap 29, the 18, just like Colin Jack at Daytona, pits by himself. It didn't work too well out in the end, but who knows? It's Darlington. This track's weird. Flint Byron and Harry Oddball battling for the lead by themselves, but Byron has the lead, was able to lead that lap, got bonus points, but doesn't want to pit. Oliver Erickson in third. He comes in the pit. Christopher hasn't even come into the stall yet. We have gas and go stop at the 13. Reveler and Arc come in as well. Oh, it's a tire stop. I would suspect this is two right side tires. That was it. I don't think they're going to do 4. These guys going to try to go all the way. Byron's in the wall hard. He's able to block Oddball, though. Sergey Thompson and Kenny Rack still haven't pit. It looks like the leader's coming now. The 0-6 is able to hold the 0-2. Thompson comes in and Kenny Rack comes in. Christopher Abel still trying to get that car gone. He's still in the stall. Don't know what is taking him so long. Maybe something broken on the bottom of the car? He comes in. Now he's gone. I think he's already a lap down. Remember, these guys have to come all the way to the front of pit lane because there's only 8 pit stalls. Oh my gosh, everyone's taking forever because of all the right side damage. Flint was on the pole, has to get all the way up to the front. As we are on lap 30. 31, actually. Flint started lap 31. Oliver Erickson still hasn't come out. There he goes. Christopher Abel, there he is. He's going to try to get that lap back. And he will, because these guys are taking forever. I think they're just fixing the right side or something. Chris gets his lap back. These guys haven't even come out of their stall yet. Don't know what is taking them so long. Could these guys lose their lead to Christopher? Oh my gosh, these guys are slow. Okay. Oddball's done. Is Flint going to be done? Flint comes out now. I see Chris and Oliver. Is this race over yet? They're side by side. Is these guys coming to turn 1 now? Wrong cars. Oh my gosh, wrong cars. Oddball's able to come out in first. But Christopher Abel gets that undercut to work. He is the leader now. He takes the lead from Harry Oddball and Flint Byron. Oliver Erickson trying to close him. But now, it's not much of a comfort lead. These guys got to start working their way up now with these new fresh right sides. on lap 32 of 37. At least there's no one in the stall anymore. Oh my gosh, they took so long. Christopher has a second lead in front of Harry Oddball. Lap 33 coming right up. Can Oddball catch Christopher? I can't believe these guys sold the lead like that. I didn't think that undercut was going to work. The 18 pit all by himself. He's a second ahead. It's all going to come down to one of those dumb wall hits. I don't think it's going to happen with the 18 on the fresh tires all by himself. The 06 did it, though. Here comes Erickson, who's able to close in after all that. Revler and Thompson having a battle for 5th. Rack is in last, as Art is in 7th. Excuse me. 4 laps to go at Darlington. Christopher Abel out in front by 9/10. Flint Byron losing his grip on the leaders. Oddball's closing in, I think. Erickson takes 3rd. Big position for him. Can Oddball close in? Does he have enough time, or is the 18 acting all conservative? 3 to go at Darlington, race 2 of Supermarket Brawl 1. He's 6/10 behind him now. Can he close into half a second? That's going to be the next step. O2's using that high groove. He's just got to not hit the wall. There goes that win. Oh my gosh, Harry, what are you doing? I mean, I don't blame him. He's trying to catch up. Tried to get the car to stick, didn't get it. 2 laps to go at Darlington. Christopher holds the lead now in front of Oddball. Now who's back to 9/10. And Christopher he just has to keep it off the wall. He could win this. Yeah, the O2 still scraped it there. They come into the white flag. Christopher, I don't even think made the Daytona race. White flag is out in Darlington. 1 lap to go for Christopher Abel, out in front by almost a second in front of Oddball. 8/10. He just has to cruise on from here and not smack the wall. Erickson smacked the wall hard. The 18's in the wall. Here comes it. Oddball, does he have enough time to catch up? The 18's using the bottom. Can the O2 get to the bottom to pass him or whatever? I can't speak English. Off the final corner. The O2's trying to get a run. It's going to be Christopher Abel clearing him, and he will win at Darlington. Race 2 of Supermarket Brawl 1 goes to Christopher Abel. Almost. That was almost a doozy right there. And it looks like Art will finish last in that. Again. Christopher Abel gets it done. And he wins Talladega's next race. Here are the results. Christopher Abel led a lot of laps. 4 guys didn't. 8 lead changes compared to Daytona's 11. But look at this. We got a tie points lead. It's Logan, Revler, and Flint Byron. So Revler, Byron, Flint, Kenny Rack, and Lolo's are the only ones that have made 2 races. And remember, we still have 4 guys that haven't made it yet. I know Vernon Davis is one of them. Gavin Grogu, WBR, and there's one more. I don't know who it is. They haven't made races yet. So, it's Asher Byron. So those guys haven't made races yet. Next race, this will be in Talladega. So I hope you guys liked it. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.